Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, it is so good to be with you. Welcome to Wiccan Wednesday. That's right, it's Wiccan Wednesday. And I've been sitting here today meditating on my pendant. A lot of you guys have seen this. This is my silver pentacle pendant. I always wear this. It's got a moonstone in it. And it's made of sterling silver. And it's got a moonstone. It's kind of hard to see here. We got some glare. And I got a silver chain for it, which I love. But I've been wearing this because I am crazy about the pentacles. And you know, here it is, Wiccan Wednesday. And by the way, I've got on my pentacle shirt. How you like that? Isn't that cool? And I got pentacles on my wall. You know I'm into pentacles. So if you come and see Psychic Bob, you're going to learn all about the pentacle. Anyways, a lot of new people have been writing to me. And I want to say welcome to the new people. Welcome to Spirit Channel. A lot of you said you were drawn here. You're curious about Wicca. And you've been asking me, a lot of you have been seeing my background. I get a lot of letters. People say, what is that? Isn't that a satanic symbol? No, 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 no. Pentacle is a wonderful symbol. It's a symbol of the faith of the Wicca. It's a sacred symbol. Like the Christians put up a cross, or the Jewish people put up the Star of David, the Wiccans put up the pentacle. And I thought I'd read to you here. This is a little book that I've been working on. Is an old book that I found in my collection. I've been collecting books for years, but you might want to check this book out. I don't know if it's still in print, but you can probably find it on Amazon or eBay. It's called Witchcraft, A Beginner's Guide, and it's written by Teresa Mori. And they have in here a wonderful little section all about the pentagram. And you can see they got a picture here of the pentagram. Now, just to clarify, people are also asking, what's the difference between a pentacle and a pentagram? Really, in my opinion, the terms are interchangeable. But if you want to get super technical, okay, like back here, the five-pointed star, just on its own, is a pentagram. But when we put it inside a circle, it becomes a pentacle. Honestly, the terms are interchangeable, okay? But know for now that this is a sacred symbol of the Wicca, and that those who follow the magical paths of Wicca, paganism, a lot of pagans use it as well, but definitely the Wiccans use this as a sacred symbol. So it's nothing to be scared of. It's actually a sign, you know, a sign of blessing and protection. But I thought I'd read to you here this little section on what does the pentagram mean from this book, Witchcraft, A Beginner's Guide. And she writes it really nicely, very succinct here. It says, the pentagram, or five-pointed stars, perhaps the sign most often linked to witchcraft. It symbolizes the four elements, earth, water, air, and fire, plus the fifth element, ether or spirit. It is usually shown with a single point uppermost, meaning the power of the mind working creatively with matter. With an apex pointing downward, it looks like the face of a goat and has been associated with the seeking of control for dubious purposes. But this really only means the spiritual spark hidden within matter. And the poor goat is, after all, a useful and fertile animal. Sometimes the pentagram is seen as representing the sacred feminine, as it looks like the spread-eagled body of a woman. It is a favorite decoration for witches. Oh, don't I know that? Okay. And many wear it on a ring or a necklace, or in my case, both. As a pentacle or disc, it appears on Wiccan altars signifying earth. That's the tool of the pentacle, which I've done other videos on that. Signifying earth. Anyways, and then it goes into a lot more stuff of the different pentacles, types of drawing them and banishing and invoking. We're not going to go into all that, but today I did want to just talk about another aspect of bringing the pentagram into your life. As many of you know, as I said, my house is literally filled with them. And I recently showed you this one, so you guys can see this. This is my silver sparkly one. Isn't that beautiful? And I was suggesting, you know, that you look for Christmas tree toppers. And this one is just beautiful. And what you can do is put it on a, you know, you just put it on an altar, put a little holder, like you can put it inside of a bottle or a candle holder and prop it up. And you can use these outside of Christmas. You know, for the Wicca, this is like our sacred symbol. So you can put it up anywhere. But I just discovered, well, not just discovered, but really had a revelation recently of how to up your game in the pentacle world. So here we got this beautiful silver sparkly one, okay? How could we improve on that? If we want to take it to the next level, what about illuminated pentacles? That's right. Now we could add light to it. And I thought today I'd discuss that with you. I have in my collection, which I recently acquired, some beautiful illuminated tree toppers. And these are by Mary Bright. I'm not being endorsed. These ones I just bought. They're still in the box, so I'm not going to open these yet because I'm not ready to put them out. But here we got a silver star, and I'll show you what it looks like outside of the box. Okay, and we also have a beautiful one in gold. I saw them both. I said, I can't decide. I like them both. And in Wicca, you know, silver and gold are both used. So this can be my goddess star, and this can be my god star, because gold stars are usually used for the god. So I have some here that are already open that I got last year, and I thought I'd show these to you. So outside of the box, this is what you get when you open it up. And these also come with a little stand, which is nice. You can just literally pop those on, and they will set up on a table, or they're open, you can put them on a tree. But for me, I like to put them as an altar piece. And so, isn't this beautiful? It's done in silver tinsel, and it's got inside here a silver foil star right here, and then beautiful illuminations all around it. Now, so that's our silver one, okay? Now, we also have a gold one as well, which I think is just beautiful. I'll let you take a look at that as well. And this is our gold star done with gold tinsel, and you'll see in the middle is this golden foil star, and then lights all around it. And you've got the 5 points, see? So as that book was saying, we've got earth, air, fire, water, and the top point is spirit. And, you know, I think that the idea of an illumined star is something that's very valuable, especially now as we're in the darkened part of the year. You know, a lot of people write to me and they have seasonal affective disorder, SAD, and it's because they are feeling overwhelmed by the changes of season, the light shifts affect them. And I think when you're in a time of struggle, having symbols of your faith are so very, very important. They really are. And so I thought, you know, how can we go from this? I mean, I thought this was a beautiful star. It still is a beautiful star. But what if we want to take it up a notch, huh? Well, I think these illumined stars take it to the next level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this star up and show you what it looks like, okay? Now, the only thing I have to say, it's kind of the only thing I don't like about this product is that the cord is only about 2 feet long. And so if you want to put one of these in your house, you'll probably need to get an extension cord because even if I plug it in at the socket, like on the wall near me, it's not long enough to stretch up on the wall very far. So that's the only thing I'd say you need to know if you buy these. And guess where I bought these, of all places now? I'm not being endorsed by them. CVS, that's right. So I got these at CVS, and the price on them, here's the ones in the box. That's the open one. There it was, $5.99. Isn't that great? And now you can't beat that. For $5.99, beautiful, beautiful star, all shining in silver. I think it's beautiful. I mean, I'm crazy about it. So I thought we'd light it up. So let's go ahead, and I've got an extension cord down here. I'm actually using another string of lights for the extension cord. Oops, I hope this is going to work. Well, let's see. Yay, it's working. And there we go. Illumined. Oh, it's hard to see. It's so much bright in there. Isn't that cool? It's so pretty. Let's turn off our main light here and look at it. Oh, that's glowing so beautifully bright. Look at that, guys. Isn't that lovely? That's what it looks like. All sparkly and shiny. And this actually puts out good light in the room. So you could use it as a night light, like in your bedroom. Just have one of these as your night light. You know, if you don't like a lot of light in the evenings, it really will light up the room nicely. And I tell you, for $5.99, I don't think you can beat it. Honestly, it's so pretty. Isn't that wonderful? Well, let's go ahead and light up our gold star, okay? Actually, I don't know, maybe I can plug the gold star into this. It looks like I have an extra outlet. So, let's be adventuresome. And let's plug in our gold star. Hopefully this will work. We won't short everything out and blow up the house. And it's working. Okay, so let me turn the light on so you can see it in both lights, because it's kind of bright. Oh, my light's not working. All right, well, we'll have to leave that off. I'm having some light problems here. But here's our golden star. And this actually has kind of amber colored lights in it. Let me move it closer. The camera will adjust. So you got beautiful golden foil, and you've got amber colored lights. Is that beautiful? So this is the God star, the Lord's star, the Sun Lord, his star. Because really, what are stars? But they're actually, suns are stars. So, all right, let me get the camera adjusted. Hold on. It's got to zoom in on it so you can see it. There you go. And then we've got our silver star here. So as you can see them side by side, silver and gold. Aren't they beautiful? I think they're lovely. I think they're just, I'm a big fan of them. And you know, you put these up in your house, look how much light they are. And I think they bring a lot of joy. There's nothing like having your favorite sacred object illumined, you know. You know, I went to college down at Radford University, and in Roanoke, I mean, you ever been to Roanoke? Up on top of one of the mountains, or a hill, large hill, I don't know if it's a mountain, there's an illuminated star. It must be 50 feet in diameter. And it's all made of white lights, and they light them. Sometimes they change the lights at Christmas. They do red and green. But it's amazing. And I never forgot, first time I saw that star, I was mesmerized. You know, I wasn't in the craft back then. And I tell you, now that I'm in the craft, I have a whole nother level of appreciation for stars. So I got my beautiful luminous stars. Isn't that wonderful? You guys like that? So there's our silver star. Takes a minute for the camera to adjust to this. And there's our gold star. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Aren't those beautiful? I'm going to start collecting them. I hope there are some other colors. I'm looking at some other colors, and if I can get them, I'll bring them to you. We'll have that again. So we'll have more on this. But I am crazy about my stars. I really, really am. And I think it's really something. Let's see if our light will go on. There it goes. So, now just so you know, you can see them in the illumination also. It's kind of hard to see here. This light is not so good with objects like this. There it goes. Focused it. So there's our gold star. Oops. And there's our silver star. So, you know, if you are a Wiccan or love Wiccan things, or, you know, even if you're not a Wiccan, but you're drawn to stars, I recommend that you take the time and go to CVS or your local store and ask them if they carry illuminated star tree toppers. You might even ask for them by name, which is the brand is that this one, these are Merry Bright Stars. So these ones, as I said, are still in the box, but that's what they look like. I want to keep them packaged so you could see what they look like. And you'll see them sitting on the shelf in this sort of packaging. Merry Bright Stars. That's the gold one. That's the silver. And I've heard some stores have them in different colors, like green and purple. But I've only found gold and silver in my local area. But you know what? Definitely check it out. So guys, I invite all of you, you know, wherever you are, try to find the sacred symbol of the Wiccan faith. Put it in your house. Because, you know, when you feel overwhelmed and you're in a time of fear and anxiety and despair, having a sacred symbol of your faith will remind you. It'll remind you to have faith, have hope, have love. And the light, it reminds us of the eternal light. The light of the Spirit is within us. It's all about us. We don't really walk alone because the light of heaven, the spirit world, the other realms guides us. And that light is also within each of us. Inside of us is our soul center. And our soul center is pure light, brilliant light. And so when we have a symbol like this up, it reminds us to look within also. The Lord and the Lady are always around us, always helping us. And sometimes they help us by reminding us to look within ourselves. But we should always call on the deities and keep faith and hope and love in our hearts. And let the sacred symbols of the stars guide us. Anyways, I thought that you guys would like this today. I thought it's kind of cool. It's like taking our stars, our pentacles, our pentagrams, and taking it to the next level. What do you think? I think it's great. We're going to have more of these because I'm definitely going to start collecting illuminated stars, and I'll be showing more of them. I think they make my house look beautiful. But as you can see, so I can put them up here on the wall, and they just glow. Let me I'm going to turn the light off again. You can kind of see them in the background here. So, and these also, by the way, have hooks on them, so you can hook them into the wall. You don't have to put them on a tree. They can be independent of a stand and be wall mounted as well. Isn't that wonderful? So if you're in a night and you're scared and you're in a dark place emotionally or even physically, if you can look to the wall and see your sacred symbol glowing, you'll know that the Lord and the Lady are with you. I think it means the world to have our sacred symbols. I think it's important, and we should explore it and really, take it and use it. Use it for the best. Well, guys, I'm so glad you're here today, and I just want to share this with you. And I hope wherever you are, that the light of the spirit world is blessing you and illuminating you and helping you on your journey wherever you are. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, keep it here. We got more tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. That means Vlog Thursday. We're going to go somewhere fun. But until then, meditate on the sacred power of the white light of the Spirit, the mystical and magical stars of the Wicca, the sacred symbols of the witches. It's available for all of us. And I'm going to embrace it and let it bless me. So mote it be. Thanks for being here, guys. Listen, I hope you'll help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, hit subscribe, be part of our spirit channel, be part of Spirit Channel, be part of this channel, and let that light of the Spirit be part of your life, because that's what we're about here. We're all about the light. Let that light shine, take it into yourself, and let it bless your life. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here. I love you. Sun's just starting to set here. What a wonderful time to light up my stars. I think I'm going to sit and meditate on the sacred pentagrams and absorb their mysteries and magic. You guys are the best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And until then, may you always blessed be.